Alright, what is going on everybody, and welcome on back to another episode of our Halo Reach Legendary campaign, where we are trying to incorporate some real CQB tactics, ranger battle drills, and financial principles. Now, I know in the last episode, the audio wasn't that great. We did some work, we're moving some things around the house, and we moved some stuff where I'm recording, so there's less stuff in it, and I guess, the echo just got to it, so hopefully this time, I tried to move some things, so hopefully this time won't be as bad. And on some other news, I am a licensed life insurance agent now, so I am excited about that. I can start taking clients and start, talking about things, so I'm really excited about that. But for now, we're going to go ahead and jump on into mission number 7, Exodus. Let's do it. Alright, so let's go ahead and clear this.
This is Kilo Dispatch. All available teams advance to Traxxas Tower. Evacuation will commence ASAP.
Copy, Dispatch. What's the status of the tower pad?
Tower pad is green. Let's move these civilians before it changes.
Copy, Dispatch. 4-0 out.
Alright, let's go ahead and take a look at what we got. We have 25. We're going to go ahead and tap reload. We did it to reload. Now we're at 24 plus our mag, 1 grenade, sprint, full shields, and partial health. We do have enemies. I'm going to go ahead and engage. Ooh, nice. Okay, go ahead and reload. We're going to slowly move up here. We're going to clear long. We're going to get button hook. Okay, nothing. We're going to take this cover and clear long again. So let's go ahead and, we can actually pick up another weapon. Let's go ahead and round this corner. We have a health pack, very nice. And then, looks like more grenades. Let's go ahead and take those. Now that is part of our cash flow, financial principle.
Romeo Company, be advised, we have reports of Covenant suicide squads.
You gotta be kidding me.
That's a negative. Keep your eyes open, troopers.
Okay, so let's go ahead and use one of our more abundant weapons. Ooh. Took him out, very nice. Oh, it's a helmet. Alright, so let's go ahead and move on in. Clear all this. Clear that. We're gonna button hook in.
Kilo 2-6, this is Kilo 4-0. Covenant Corvettes raining hell on us. Final protective fire 1. Danger close. My command, over.
Copy, Kilo 40. Firing FPF-1 at your command.
Fire FPF-1, over.
Firing FPF-1. Shot.
Hold on to your helmets.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and do the same thing. Actually, I much prefer the needler in this scenario. So let's go ahead and grab some of that ammunition. We're going to round this corner again. Do some rats.
Kilo 40, request FPF sitrep.
Negative 2-6. Corvette's still coming.
Oh,
Copy 40. Firing FPF-2. Shot.
Damn, how do you stop that thing?
all right. So here we had another pistol that was very good, and pick that up. Do they have any? Oh, nice. Okay, we grabbed 2 plasma grenades, which is always good, enhancing our cash flow, increasing the assets that we have access to. I am missing my shots, so that's not good. Okay, let's go ahead and go on in. Go ahead and get some more ammo off of that. I'm gonna head on out here. More brutes. Looks like we have another brute there. Alright, take a look at the scene. Okay, we rescued him. We have some more issues down there, so we're gonna go ahead and move on up. See if we can free that civilian. Very good.
Move to assist the evac. Over.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. There we go. Let's see what else we have. Head this way. I swear, hitting these guys' heads is like super hard sometimes.
How do we get to the tower?
Elevator in the atrium goes down to the cargo port. Cargo port goes to the tower.
Gotta get in there.
Jeez, are you kidding me right now? Woo. Got him. Okay.
Let's move in and find that elevator.
You know what? Let's what to do? Let's move up here, look up here. What do we got? We got a health pack, very good. And we have a sniper. Ooh, that's very nice. Nothing over there. Let's go ahead and swap for this, I guess. Alright, keep this since we have small caches, which is going to be our financial principle for this episode. Emergency fund. We have some tracker. Okay, check out him. Let's go ahead and move on this way. Let's do that. Very nice. Ooh. That. Oh, I missed. Uh-oh. Ooh. Okay, he's dead. He just grunts so we can smack him. Got him. Ooh. hope that popped. I don't know if that did. We can move this way though. Uh-oh. Oh my god. That's ridiculous. Dang. Alright. Well, let's do it again. Let's move on in this way. Got him. Oh my god. Okay. Okay, so let's take him out. Let's push on up in this way. Let's get over here quick. See what he does. Let's see if we can save this guy. I'm assuming they're under us. Ow. I do not want to waste. Ow. I'm not trying to waste. Let's go ahead and use this. Uh-oh. Got him. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're not pushing out just yet. This is one thing I really hate. Ow. I think he's dead. Let's see. Yeah, he's dead. Okay, cool. We have them there. We have a DMR. Very nice. Let's use the rest of this. And use this. I'm gonna run around this side. Okay. Swap to this. Take him out. We have root. I actually don't know what these guys are. Are they chieftains? I don't think they're chieftains. If you do know what they are, let me know in the comments. Are they just commanders? Are they chieftains? Like I said, I don't think they're chieftains. I need a health pack. Let's jump down here. Let's see if we have anything in here. Doesn't look like it. Let's run over to this other side real quick. Ooh, more DMR, that's always good. And no health pack, so that's not good. We can look in this other room, I guess. Maybe there's one on this side. If we go in this way real quick. Oh, I didn't see that. There's no... Oh, there's a pistol. But we have the sniper, so we're going to keep that. A little bit of a cache. Not quite exactly what we're looking for this emergency fund. Got him. Alright, so it looks like we're clear. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a health pack and activate the door.
What the hell's taking this thing so long?
We're evacuating a group of civilians on the floor below you. As soon as they reach the cargo port, I'll send the elevator back up.
Okay, everyone find some cover. Stay sharp. We need to hold this position. Drop ships! Deploying to the courtyards! Watch your flanks!
Okay, so we have a deployment here. We're gonna post up here. Oh, no, close the door. Okay. I missed. Oh my god. Wasted ammo. Okay, now we're getting shot. Let's pull back. push up here. I missed. Ow.
Damn!
Ooh.
Glad you're on our side. Let's hop that elevator and get to the tower.
Okay, got him too. Okay. Okay, we're done. We're not doing too bad. But so we're going to actually run back down here real fast and resupply from our emergency fund actually. So this little cache right here with this DMR and this grenade would be considered an emergency fund. So an emergency fund is basically any stock of resources that you have, resources or assets, however you want to call it, to help with any kind of crisis when you do not have what you need for, you know, for a sustained living cycle.
If you're trying to get to the tower, you're too late, Lieutenant. Corvette over the starport pounding the hell out of the place. Cargo port's impassable on foot. Rooftop evac's a wash. We can use the executive landing pad, except there's no easy way to get there. A group of ODST specialists are working a plan. They might appreciate some backup.
Okay, so let's head on forward.
there, Lieutenant. Right through triage.
Alright. So, most people look at a... Oh, and here we go. An even better cache. So, this is a cache of resources. Most look at it and call it what's a financial buffer, right? So, when there's unpredictable or uncertain times, or some kind of emergency pops up,
You feel like jumping?
that's what we use an emergency fund for. So most people have some kind of savings account or, you know, something. Usually a savings account that has, you know, anywhere of $1,000+ into it. So, and the thing is, most people say that, you know, you need emergency funds can be very different for what you need them for, and they can have various amounts in them. They don't. A lot of people say that you need to have, you know, 6 months of expenses in your emergency fund in order for it to be an emergency fund. This is partially true. Any form of emergency fund or savings that, wow, did I just shoot the post? Unbelievable. Any kind of emergency fund or savings that you have that helps buffer against financial emergency, oh, I got him, okay, cool, is exactly what you would need. Oh. Okay. What are these guys doing? Ow. Let's actually move back here. We're gonna get in the cover over here. And we're gonna take it one enemy at a time. I am missing like crazy. I'm hearing brutes, but I don't know where they are. Okay, got him. Oop. There we go. Okay. One enemy at a time. So we're going to push out here while prying this off, making sure it's clear. Unfortunately, our ODSTs all perished, but we can snag some of their ammo. Dang, they all had DMRs too? Oh, that's horrible. I hate it. Oh, that's such a travesty. So let's go ahead and jump up here. We got him. Okay, so we want to take out our flanks first. Oh. Okay. So, do we still have one? Oh, ooh, nice. Oh, he made it. Oh, that's awesome. Okay. So this would be an emergency fund. This is a health pack that we have that we don't need. However, in times of an emergency, we would need it. So, you know, that is what we would consider an emergency fund.
There's the pad. East end of that tower. Other side. Entrance is on the other side.
You know, now how much of an emergency fund do you need? Starting out, you know, if you're in college or if you are just starting out your emergency fund, even if you're not in college, ow. Oh, okay, I pushed out way too far. So let's go ahead and pull on back and, you know, run along. I was getting excited on shooting those guys, but let's go ahead and go this way first. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to arm you. We're going to arm you. And I will take the shotgun. Whoa. Oh, get out of my way, dude. Yeah, exactly. So don't walk in front of me. Ow. There we go. Yeah, that's the good thing. Okay, so... Oh my god. Need to knock his helmet off. Ow. Oh my god, dude! Ugh! These, I swear, these ODSTs just get in my frickin' way. Okay, so we got him coming. Like, I'm not trying to shoot them, but they step in front of me and then I get shot. Okay, got him. Don't know where the other one went. So let's... Okay, it looks like he fell. I'm not positive though. And I keep shooting posts and pillars. Okay, got him. Got him. Got him too. Ooh. Okay, our sniper guy died. And our... Can I give you a weapon? There we go. Ow. Ooh, we got more. Ooh, DMR and sniper. Very good, very good. So that is another emergency cache, which we did pull from. And I got 18 shots on my sniper. Wow, that's huge. That's huge. What's that? Okay. Whoa. I missed. Okay, got him. Moving from cover to cover. Looks like we got movement up there. I have no idea if we killed him. I really hope we did.
Weapons free!
That would make our lives so much easier. Okay, so we're gonna jump up here. Right, subvert enemy expectations. Oh. I guess we did. Right, so we're gonna do the same thing. Okay, so sorry about that. I got a call coming in, so I had to pause it real quick. But jumping back in now. Let's go ahead and keep on clearing. Button hook. Let's jump up here. We have a DMR. Very good. I've never actually been through here. Does this open? Does not. Never actually been in there either. Does this open? It does not. There's no door. So I am kind of curious what this is. Oh, just the bottom level. Oh, okay. Alright. So we made it thus far. Looks like our guy's cleared. There's another emergency cache health pack. So we still have some ODSTs. Very good, very good. Ooh. Yeah, we need to take out those guys immediately. Trying to help our ODSTs. They're not the best in close quarters combat. Okay, so now we're going to move on into this bottom level. We're going to pie it off first, see what we see. Enemy there. Take them out one by one. We're going to let them come on down. Ooh, missed. Got him.
Clear that pad, Spartan.
Okay. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pull... We're going to grab one of these. Missed. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Okay, got him. Very nice. We're gonna head on back out and pick up our GMR. This is what we want. Bro, get out of the way. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, now we're going to move this way. Do the same thing. And there we go.
Yankee Niner to Echo Dispatch. Landing pad is clear. Send in the evac birds.
Copy, Yankee Niner. Birds away.
Okay, so that didn't go as bad. So here we have some extra weapons and all that kind of stuff. So this will become what we would call this will be a new emergency fund, right? We created. So I guess these guys are chieftains, but you know, through the demise of our enemies, we have created a new stash of resources that we can pull from. Oh
Get
wow.
on that Falcon. Make sure those transports make it out in one piece. This is your ride, Spartan.
The city's been under siege for the last 5 days. Thought we had it in hand, and then those Corvettes showed up. Our fleet's scattered, pulling back. Hell, we've all got orders to evacuate. Guess some of us just don't like leaving a job half finished.
Evac transport Delta 1-5 to evac dispatch. Loaded up, ready to go.
Delta 1-5, this is evac dispatch. Copy that. Proceed at your discretion.
Midtown airspace is way too hot. Gonna take an alternate route.
Delta 1-5 to dispatch. Banshee squadron on my tail. Taking fire.
Copy, Delta 1-5. Can you...
Mayday, port engine's hit. We're going in. I'm gonna try to set her down.
Okay, so anyway, getting back to sort of like, you know, how much of an emergency fund you should have. There really is no answer to this. It depends on where you're at. You know, having 6 months of expenses is sort of a good target. But if you're just starting out, that can seem really harrowing for a lot of people, especially because, you know, you might not be able to save that much every single month, and, you know, various issues and circumstances like that. So the best sort of, at least kind of what I've seen in my own experience, let's look back here, so we're going to come back here. shoot for, you know, your first goal is 1 month, right?
I've got 600 souls on board, Sergeant Major.
Ow,
I can't
ow,
wait
ow,
any
ow.
longer.
Negative, Echo 2. I can't cover you. Do not take off.
Let's see if we can take out one of those wraiths. Almost. But a good rule of thumb is start with just a month. Can you save for the next? You know, can you cut back on your expenses or cut back on your pleasure spending? You know, sort of your fun for just a little bit, enough to save at least 1 month worth of expenses.
I can't watch this.
You know, so if your bills are, and what I mean by expenses are the amount of bills that you have. So take your total bills and see if you can save, if you can, like, that's your first target. Climb to that first target, right? After you hit that target, then start moving toward your second month.
Let's keep it from getting any worse, huh? Cubbies all over my missile batteries, and I got 5,000 civilians across the bay waiting for passage out. I need you to arm those batteries.
Right, so if you take it a month at a time,
Understood?
it at least gives you a target that you can shoot for.
Too damn long. Give it hell, Spartan.
Troopers, we need to push them back off our beach.
Okay, so here we have a good cache. Got some weapons, very nice. Oop, meant to do this. But what we actually want to do here, let's give that to that guy. And we actually want to grab this. So, actually, you know what? There was a mongoose around here, wasn't there? Yeah. So I'm gonna take this.
Mind if I join you?
Actually, go this way. So yeah, that's your first goal, is 1 month. If 1 month of expenses is, you know, $5,000 because you have maybe a huge rent bill or a huge mortgage, then your first goal would be save for the first massive car repair that you'd have to make. So if you can save, if you can get to $400, right? If you can save 400, we're gonna try and take this wraith. Ooh. Ooh. Let's operate the turret. Oh no, that's not what I want to do. Shoot. Okay, so let's jump off. And we want to operate the turret. He's gonna jump out, and we can kill him with the turret. And now we have a fully functioning wraith. So let's go ahead and immediately turn this way. Let's lob one. And I'm hearing... There's another... Oh, there's another wraith. Oh my gosh. Uh-oh. Come on, give me that. There we go. Okay, so we're going to attack this one first. Let's go ahead and lob one there. Did I hit? I did not. I did not hit again. Ooh. I did not hit. Let's throw it higher. There we go. Oh, well, we popped his shields. See if we can kill him. I think he's dead. Alright. So that was a bit of a hairy mess. So let's go ahead and... So yeah, so your first goal should be 1 month's rent. If that's still... even that's too much, you know, no worries. It doesn't take away the fact that you need an emergency fund. You should definitely strive to get your first major car repair done. So, is that brakes? Is that an oil change? You know, how big of a car repair are we looking at? An oil change is absolutely necessary. You need to have oil changes for your car to run. You know, brakes, they're gonna have to get replaced at some point. And these are, you know, necessary changes. So that should be your first goal if 1 month's expenses seems like, even 1 month's seems like too much. So that would be my suggestion. Can you hit, you know, can you save 60? Can you save
First battery is
can you save 100?
Other ones to your south.
Major. Covenant are banging on my bay door. I got families
Okay, let
and
them
wounded
talk.
on board. I gotta get airborne.
Easy, 7 Echo 3. Spartan's gonna clear the skies.
You know, and these numbers don't sound big, but if you are saving and you're consistent at it, the numbers will you know, the numbers will be there when you need it, and you'll be thankful that you did. Alright, seeing. Let's get rid of the ghost. Use the boost. Okay. I think we're good. Alright, let's go ahead and run on down. And here we have another emergency cache, very good. Ooh, we have some rockets. Let's see if we can give these to somebody.
That's it. Battery's primed.
So we
Get over
have,
to the east
you know,
complex,
some
fire those missiles.
armor
Roger, Major,
abilities
the Cubbies are almost through my door.
and some good weapons cache there.
Corvette is still up there.
So that'll come in handy if we do end up needing. Excuse me, sir. Actually, you know what? We might keep these. Wow, good shot from the side. I'm still getting hit by the stupid ghost. There we go. Alright, now let's start lobbing shots in there. Because we know there's enemies somewhere in there. And the good thing about, you know, having this is that we don't have to worry about any kind of issue with, you know, with expenditure, right? Because we just have unlimited ammo. The problem is hitting your target, though. So that's always good. What was that? Oh. I'm gonna throw it up there. I have to get up there, I think. I think we're good, actually. Let me throw a few up there, just to kind of see. I don't know what's up there. Alright, maybe a little shallow. Alright, let's go ahead and jump on. Jump on out. Oh.
That's it. They've breached the landing bank. Copy that. Now
Ow.
or never, Spartan.
Oh shoot. Can we activate it?
Missile
Ooh.
defense online.
Oh.
All evac transports, you are cleared for takeoff. Repeat, you are cleared for takeoff. Go now.
Civilian transport away. You saved a lot of lives today, Spartan.
Copy. Repeat, this is Noble 2, Noble 6, Noble 5. Do you copy?
This is 6. Go ahead, Noble 2.
We picked up your transponder about an hour ago, but could not risk open comms. Covenant have the city sealed tight. We're getting nothing from George.
He didn't make it.
Understood. What's the situation at Starport exit?
The last transport is away.
All right. We're bringing you to us.
Alright, well thank you guys for joining me on this episode of our Halo Reach Legendary campaign. I sure hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned something. And just sort of as like a recap for sort of what we went through the episode, an emergency fund is basically a set amount of resources that's set aside, usually cash, in the form of a savings account, where it's there in case an emergency happens. So any kind of doctor's appointments, vehicle breakdown, any kind of issue with your house, maybe there was some kind of catastrophic failure with your water heater, or different things, different things that could break down over time, whether that be our car, our house, our physical body. Something's happening with our body. Like I said, we need to go to the hospital, and that is sort of a buffer in between a financial emergency or some kind of emergency and a financial devastation, right? We don't want to become financially devastated. So having a buffer to help with an emergency that would normally be outside of our normal spending limits is something that we're looking for. And if you guys are looking for some numbers, right? A good starting number is sort of like 500. Can you hit 500 in your emergency fund? And then once you hit 500, your next step is, can you hit 1,000? Can you hit 1,500? Can you hit 2,000? 500 increments are sort of a good stepping stone and a milestone. And there may be things that are always outside of your budget for both saving, spending, and emergency fund that come up. So, the point is getting this emergency fund before those emergencies happen. And as a final note, just sort of in the spirit of celebration, I have achieved and acquired my life and health license from the state of Georgia. I'm currently working some things out with my agency, but as of this moment, I am fully licensed. So hooray me, looking forward to starting to do that. And if you guys would actually be interested in, sitting down with me and actually going through some of these numbers personally, that is something we can do. So feel free to drop it in the comments, and maybe I'll put some links in the description below. But let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this episode, if you actually learned something. I'm always looking for that kind of feedback. And thank you guys for joining, and we will see you guys in the next one.